What's up, guys? We are here in Long Island, New York at the new Predatory Fins warehouse here. This place is massive, and we got Rod here today, so he's gonna be showing us all around. But they have a huge import that just came in, so let's go check out, let's go find Rod, and let's see what they have. What's up, my man? What's good, buddy?
Finally made it over here.
I know. First time in New York City ever. Obviously, had to come visit Predatory Fins' new warehouse, so.
Well, I went to visit you, so you should have came by.
I know. Came all the way to Kentucky to get all the paddlefish.
I drove to the middle of nowhere to see you.
I know. I wanted to see the big Arapaima so bad.
I lost him. But I show you some big fish I have over here. Some of Kevin's stingrays from breeders.
Jeez.
It's hard to see because of the
glare.
Water, yeah.
That guy's beautiful. Is that some type of hybrid in there?
Yeah. Well, I want to build a tank from, I'll show you when we go to the front, but from that whole wall. So that tank is probably 80,000 gallons.
80,000 gallons.
But that would be
a little bigger than a...
Down the road.
Jeez. So every time you lift this lid, they just think they're getting fed, or is that...
Yeah. They think it's food.
How many square feet is this whole place? 10,000. 10,000? Yeah.
It's a lot of work. We had to redo the roof because there was leaks. So that was like a good 20 grand. And then now we're insulating and redoing the buildings. So that's another 80.
So it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
No.
That's for sure. And then you have a lot of tanks back here too. I mean, is this all just fish that, are they for sale, or are these?
Yeah, all these fish we sell online. We're not open to the public yet because we're still waiting for a couple of permits. But we have all these fish online.
These are beautiful. There's all these iridescent sharks.
That's what you need right there.
Yeah.
That's a Vitatus.
Vitatus? Those fish are bad. Their teeth are nasty.
If you don't feed them for a day or so, they start eating each other.
They're so nasty.
And the Goliaths are down there. There's an old school little Goliath.
Little baby MBU right there?
Yeah, we got to keep them separate or they'll go at it. That one is pretty cool as well. But you have to keep them by itself.
That's the mangrove snapper, correct? Yeah. So we actually we were down in Florida 2 weeks ago and we did like a fish trap video. We caught a bunch of these guys, like probably 20 in the entire trap.
That's not the same.
So it's different.
Yeah. This is the red mangrove. This comes from Australia.
Yeah.
They're
these
full
are freshwater, right?
Yeah.
So I guess the ones we caught, I mean, it was in the bay, so they had to be saltwater, but...
They can live in brackish, very little brackish, but the Florida ones are mainly saltwater.
Saltwater. These are are these royal clowns?
Royal clowns, yeah.
Jeez, check out those. Come here, like, those are so beautiful. Drums.
Yep, that's another saltwater fish that can live in freshwater.
These aren't fish you definitely don't see every day. Like, this is not like you walk into any fish store and just see...
No, we tried to get, like even these guys, they're pretty cool. They're almost like, they're the cousin of the maroon shark. And they're albino. I've been raising one for a few months. I'll show you what it looks like.
Yeah. And you import from all different countries around the world, right?
Yeah. Look at that guy.
Oh, man. That dolphin fish is huge.
I know, it's big, right? I was setting up a room full of tanks and I take it down because I didn't have enough power. But I definitely want to keep him.
That is beautiful. That dolphin fish, is that why they call it a dolphin fish? Because it literally looks like a dolphin.
Right.
Do they act like have any similarities, or they just look the same?
They're pretty smart. Actually, those guys.
I've seen, was it Blake? I think he got some from you, like they were swinging through hoops and stuff, or was that
they'll do that. You put a ball like this sinks in the tank and they'll like play with it. They're pretty smart
Come
fish.
check this out, Justin. See if you can get a good shot on that. Look, it legit looks like a dolphin. Guys, they're getting a huge import, so they have all these tanks empty, and then as soon as all the boxes come in the airport, is it kind of like chaos? Like we're kind of scrambling to fill up all the tanks?
I'll show you what we do over there. But right now, like it's chaos because we don't have enough power, so we're pulling power from everywhere.
Oh yeah, I see.
Extension cords everywhere.
Even all these tanks have fish too.
Oh yeah.
These little Oscars. I love Oscars. I think they're so underrated. I actually got a bunch of the bumblebee Oscars, which I really love. All right, Rod, so I see you have all this freshwater stuff in here, all the tanks, but I haven't seen any saltwater stuff yet. Where is that going to be, and will you be keeping saltwater in the future?
In the future, yes. Right now, we don't have enough power, so I can't add anything. We already don't have enough power for the freshwater, but in the future, we're going to have set up in the front and back here as well.
So you have like big tanks with sharks and stingrays and all that stuff. Because I know in Florida, your tank, I never got to see it like we said, but I know you had like a giant, it was like 6-foot nurse shark and all that crazy stuff.
Dog, eel. I gave him away for somebody that had a big setup. Because I couldn't keep him here anymore. I was running out of space.
So you're still in the moving stage. Like we're
still setting up.
Got a lot of stuff to do, but
it just never ends. Those guys in the dats are always ready to eat.
Super cool. And then these right here, are these Florida guard?
These are Florida guards. Those, see that red eye, the albino, marble. And then Those are albino alligators.
Oh, someone on Instagram was like hammering me, like, dude, you gotta buy these, you gotta buy these. And I was almost pulled the trigger, but then my tank busted, so I was like, you know, I had nowhere to put them. But I mean, that would be really cool to have one.
We should have that payment plan on the website.
The payment plan? I know, I need it, man.
It's on the website.
I need like a 2-year payment plan on this. I think it's really like $2,000. I mean, they're super rare. I've never seen them before.
I think the full yellow ones, or white, whatever you want to call it, they're like 20 something. And these came in a short body. They're just a little short body. They're not like true short bodies.
I don't know why. I get a lot of hate, but I love short body fish. I don't know why. Rod, I really like too how you have a variety of fish in here. I think a lot of people know you for the monsters, but I mean, you have something for everybody, even the 10 galloners or the 180 galloners or the monster pond. So
yeah, well, you have a variety of like fans, you know, and it's like fair to get fish for everybody because, you know, they're watching the videos and they want something for the tank, and not everybody can have a monster fish.
And some from you guys too. I think it's cool, like, to kind of, you will see the videos on YouTube and you can literally see the fish that you're going to purchase, right? Like, they could go online your website and buy one of these angles that's in the video. So a lot of times you don't get that.
With the video, it helps because you can see the fish, you can see the quality, you know, if they look good, if they don't look good. There's nothing to hide, but the variety definitely helps. You know, like we have flower horns. It just sucks because we're not fully set up, so a lot of the fish have to be separated like this. Like for example, that guy, if he was loose in that tank, he would have killed everybody in there by now.
All right, guys, check it out. Look at how big this arapaima is. This is the 3,000 gallon, the albino arowana. Look at the fly river turtle right here. This tank is amazing. I know y'all have seen it on Instagram a lot, but in person, it is massive. Yeah, is that a fogu? I think it's a fogu peacock. Big platinum red tail. And like this, Sheila is huge. Like that's my hand, and that's her right there. So this tank is huge with all kinds of rare fish in here. Look at the big giraffe nose catfish.
Come check this out. Which one's your favorite here?
Is that a super white cross?
Yep. They call them mustache because of the mustache in the front.
Check that out, guys. I don't know.
This is a albino black diamond.
Oh heck yeah! Those are so nice. Are these a Bosmani right here too?
Yeah, those are Bosmanis, and then this is an albino Bosmani right there.
That raised like $200,000, isn't it?
Used to be, not anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
Still cool though.
It's still super.
These rays are super cool. I love this super white cross right here. Like that has so much white on it, and then obviously
so that's the male, and then this is the female right here.
Oh, nice. Their patterns are beautiful, and obviously, I'm gonna say this, but it does typically the prettier they are, the more expensive.
Yes.
They probably are.
Just
so.
like girls.
The girls. The prettier they are, the harder they are to get, the more expensive they're gonna be.
Yep.
But these rays are beautiful. How many rays do y'all think y'all currently have right now? Adults, you know?
Adults, probably like 100.
100. And guys, to feed these rays, these things will eat more than like a child. I mean, they'll eat.
They gotta eat every day.
Every day.
Every day we're feeding them every day. Because if you want them to be healthy and produce, you gotta keep them fed.
So cool. Then how much do you think this ray right here is, this black diamond albino? I know
albino black diamond, I think the price went down a lot. But I say probably a pup, depending on the quality as well, can range from like 15 to 3,000.
For 3,000. And obviously the more they get, or the more, just supply and demand, correct? Like the more...
it's not always that they're always available. Next one we want to get is the ghost. Have you seen those before?
Is that the leucistic with the black eyes?
Yeah, just white with the black eye.
Super clean. So nice.
Beautiful fish.
All right, guys. Huge shout out to Rod for letting us come by. Super cool to come to New York and see all this. You know, I know it's really late at night and they're really busy here with working on this new import coming in, but you know, for letting us come by, I really appreciate it, man.
No problem, brother.
I mean, this is, I can't wait to come back when this, like you said, there's gonna be like an 80,000 gallon tank along this wall right here.
That's the
plan. You can imagine. That's the plan. They still have a lot of tanks to set up and stuff like that, but they're working their butts off to get it all done and ready for you guys. So, all right, guys, Rod's doing this thing over there, but we just had a special guest walk in the building. Come follow me this way. Check it out, guys.
What's up, Chase?
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
We have the LeBron James of stingray keepers right here. This is Mr. Kevin at Stingray Biology. Now Predatory Fins, is it?
Yeah, we're combined now, but I'm not quite as tall as LeBron James.
Well,
okay.
But you're just as cool. So
Spud Webb.
I know all the Stingray guys up there, like you were like a legend, and I kind of wanted to ask you a few questions because
Yeah, sure.
I know that just a ton of people that have followed you for a while. Like, what kind of got you into stingrays over a lot of the other fish? I know that's your specialty.
Well, I've always been into fish. It's always been a hobby, you know. Like everyone else, you know, you start from one fish to another, and just out of nowhere, you know, I'm looking at a supplier's list, and I see that they had tiger stingray on there. What is that? It sounded so interesting, tiger, and I ordered it, and that was like the first stingray I ever imported.
Sure. I mean, I'm obviously young, and you know, I haven't been in the hobby for a ton amount of time, but like, I remember when I first got my first stingray, I was like, I need to, like, it's like an almost addiction. Like, I need to know more. This is crazy. You know, you see them on TV, but like actually owning one is like, whoa, I have a legit stingray in my hands. You know, how was it, I guess, being a pioneer in the space?
I wouldn't say I'm a pioneer. It just so happened that I got into the hobby when the hobby wasn't really a hobby yet, because rays were practically non-existent. So, a lot of it was just trial and error and learning, and then just gaining that experience. And I guess, you know, because I was, you know, one of the first people to really get into it, and as I learned, and that kind of just put me there. You know, I wouldn't say like I pioneered the field or anything, you know.
Easy enough right there. So.
There you go.
Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it, man.
No problem. All right, take care, guys.
And guys, just like that, that is a wrap at Predatory Fins today. Huge shout out to Rod and Kevin for being in the video. This place is amazing, and I can't wait to see what they do with the place. Make sure to subscribe and like this video, and I can't wait to come back and see that 80,000 gallon tank that Rod's talking about. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.